Nikki here with you, and I'm here for day 21 of 30 inks 30 days. So yesterday's ink was a Ferris wheel press, the Candy Marcella with this chromatography, and obviously made a change in the order of the pens I'd use, and I just dropped a drop of water on here. Nice. So today's ink is going to be a soft mint from Diamine, and I cleaned out some pens, and there was some ink on my my cloth, so sorry for the hinky ends. So this is the soft mint, and I thought the perfect pen for this was obviously the mint Skyline, Sport Skyline, so that's what I'm pairing it with. I mean, can't get more perfect than that in my mind. Unlike yesterday's ink, where I ended up changing my mind once I had it in the pen, which I should have thought better. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, so that's gonna be enough. Anyway, I don't want to have like too much ink in all my pens because I'm anxious to, like, I love my Kawecos, don't get me wrong, like I really adore them because that's why I've got so many. But I'm anxious to get to use some other pens because I've used only Kawecos this month. That was part of the challenge I gave myself, because I've been collecting them, and so it's kind of nice to actually use them. But yeah, so this one is a medium nib, and you can tell that it's very flowy, so it's going to be a fun one. We're going to do our splotches. I'm trying to get some, but not too much. Okay, that's definitely too much. Okay, that should be more than enough. It's probably too much, but that's such a pretty color. Oh, very pretty. I wonder how it's gonna write because it's very pale, but it's so pretty. That's really a yummy color. Here we go. And I was looking at the my ink swatches, and I really don't have a lot of inks that fit into this category. Like, really not. Most are like teals, but this is not teal. It's like really pale green. Okay, so let's make sure I'm in frame. And we're using Diamine Soft Mint, and we're June 21st, and I'm using my Kaweco Sport Skyline Mint with a medium nib, and we're playing again with Dr. Seuss A, B, C, and we're getting to the end of this book, so soon we're gonna switch to the Cat in the Hat for the ending, the last 4 days. It is very, very pale. I tend to like writing with darker inks just because when you're writing a letter, this ends up being very pale and harder to read. But it is very pretty though. It's very soft and pretty. For journaling, it's probably okay. Just for letter writing, I'm not sure how that would do. And it's funny because here it's so much darker than, but then again, you know, you can see that there are some spots that are much softer. And this is our chromatography, so pretty much all bluish greenish color. So not much special in this one, which is surprising because you would think like it would split up in the blues and the yellows, but I guess not. So the inks that I had that reminded me the most were these two, which clearly this one may be the closest to that. This one is just more green. So this one is the Waterman Harmonious Green. So I think that's the closest one I have to the Soft Mint. It's a very pretty ink. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with it, but I'm not convinced that I would get a big bottle of it. So that's the fun part with these little bottles, because you get to try them, and if you don't want to get the bigger size, you don't have to. And like, it's just such a cute little ink bottle. It's gonna be perfect for sending to my dad some ink samples, so that he can try them out. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another 30 inks, 30 days. Bye!